Ladies and gentlemen, this is RE Franklin reporting in with the IFPA, WPA. We're here at DNC, Dulles Nutrition Corner. I have IFPA Pro, Marshall Johnson. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. If you're Ryan Franklin, just walk in. People know who you are. No, that's Ryan Franklin right there.
Well, there's a lot of organizations out there, and I heard you mentioned, you support IFPA. Why did you choose IFPA?
Well, that's a good question. IFPA was where I saw a lot of competitors that I was just like, oh my gosh. Phil Ricardo, I know he's, competes all over, but when I seen his picture, I just said, man, that's the conditioning that I'm going to bring.
Sure,
so it set the stage for me.
Set the stage.
I saw the level of competitors, and that's where I wanted to compete.
Yeah, I must say that you set the stage for me, though. Your conditioning, Marshall's conditioning. So I thought I was conditioning. When I said next to Marshall, it just set the stage. And of course, Phil Ricardo as well. And it's funny that you say that because the motivation goes full circle.
Yes,
we really look up to you guys.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah.
I tell you this,
do it.
Marshall's unpredictable because your conditioning is so on point. You can just jump in at any time. You're show ready.
Well, I don't.
Is that strawberry goose you got there?
Well, listen, I appreciate that compliment, but the reality of it is, you all know there are times when we're like, good night, I'm going to have to dig deep.
Yeah.
But I've been digging. I stayed close coming out of the holidays, really just not knowing what I was going to do, where I was going to go. Last year was a great year. Tried to come in a little heavier, which I did. Was able to hang with some great competitors and place in that top 3, top 5, whatever. But you know what? I didn't bring my signature conditioning, so this time is dial it in there, bring it down to that level that defines who I am, how I like to present.
How you like to present yourself.
Then hopefully a little bit of size is going to be noticeable as well, but bring that dial it in level of conditioning and just be ready. But I like to come in and think of myself, and you should think of yourself this way too. Like that wine, it gets better. It's like, you did this. If you take wine and open it up, and I'm learning this, right? From the connoisseurs. I like wine. I don't drink much of it, a little bit, and enjoy the evening. And I pour it in a glass, and a friend of mine, she goes, oh, let it breathe, let it set, let it open up. Swirl it around, see the legs in there, and it's amazing. You taste it initially, then you taste it after it settles in, and you're like, wow, this is good.
So it really comes down to that maturity.
Yeah, that's that natty bodybuilding where you just come in and get harder and harder, just kind of mellow in it. So when they see you coming out, you just try to bring you in a better package. So that's kind of my motto for things, as far as competitions are concerned. If I'm going to go with someone, I got to go with someone that I'm already using their products. I was already buying cool products. I kind of look for this. Is no disrespect to anybody else.
Right.
I look for the best. Whoever the best is, just like competition. If that's the best, I'm going that direction.
Sure.
If that supplement is one of the best, if not the best on the market, then that's what I'm buying. Quality-wise, many can't compare. There's very few.
You really believe in the product.
Having said, I really believe in the product.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And see, that's what I'm all about too. I really use the products as well.
Right.
And when I heard Marshall Johnson uses the products, I'm using these products. So you got the best of the best. You got Doug Miller, you got Marshall Johnson, a team of elite athletes, and they're using core nutritionals products. Of course, it's going to motivate others to do the same. And ladies and gentlemen, they're really good products.
They are.
Definitely recommended.
Yes.
Well, there's so strong supporters in fitness, but also in the natural bodybuilding community, and working with the IFPA, and that's really big.
Yes, yeah. Another thing, and just put it out there. Listen, there's a lot of things that has happened. Some things seem negative, but I believe that out of negatives come positives. Matter of fact, you need positive and negative to make things work. I'm an electrician by trade, and so if you got a positive on a battery with no negative, you're not getting any power.
Wow, that's deep.
When you connect that negative, you got power, right? You got those electrons going back and forth, we're developing power, and sometimes you see things as a negative, which ultimately can be a positive. Why? Because it's about you and I, the natural athlete. It's never about the organization. It's about us, right? So we are, whatever name you want to put on it, IFPA, WNBF, DFAC, whoever, we are natural bodybuilding. Where you choose to compete is okay, but listen, I understand you understand me. We talk the same language, right? But I choose to, and Core has decided, you know what, we're going to stay and represent the IFPA. Now that's huge, and IFPA, being the organization that it is, has been in the past, and some things happen. There are some, people in different ways. WPA being the World Physique athletes, where they're coming in and saying that we want to unify and bring your organization under to make it bigger, to make it better. And we're going to feed into the IFPA to maintain that strength, that quality. The level that they are looking for is still the same. Having said that, we are about promoting unity.
That's right.
Unity is the key. I'm under an umbrella because I choose to be, we all choose to be somewhere, right? But at the end of the day, we're natural bodybuilders, and we want to make it better for everyone else, and trying to make everyone feel like you belong, right? So the idea is not to exclude, but to include. And we want to do it in a way that we're not spinning it. At the same time, to do that, there's going to be a little bit of friction. There's going to be that positive, and there's going to be that negative. That have to come together and say, ultimately, it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better. But you got to stick, you got to stay, you got to hang, right? Just do it. I like Nike's phrase, but ours is better. You got to crush this bad boy.
And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, Marshall Johnson, you heard it firsthand. Marshall, thank you so much.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, IFPA, WPA, Core Nutritionals, crush it.
Yes.
We're in the house here. Train hard.
DNC.
Love hard. See you next time.